Hey y'all, what's good? Well, welcome back. It's been a few days. I got some good news. Got some great news actually. First off, I know y'all saw that new, banner and profile picture. Shout out to my man's West for that. I really appreciate that. Because that my other shit was so old. Oh my gosh. But yeah, more good news. I got a lot of videos and ideas in the works right now, so it's going to be metaphor content and other content along with that. So I'm really excited to get that out to you all, because I know you're going to enjoy it. This is going to be fun as hell. Okay, now on to the bad news. I lost all the footage for the original episode 7. It's all gone. There's not a drop left. There's nothing I can give y'all. But anyways, back to the good news. Luckily, not a lot happened, but at the same time, a lot happened. So I'm gonna give y'all a rundown with like my amazing cinematic storytelling, right? So we go to the palace, and the crier for the sancticism there, I forgot his name, he's there, right? And he's talking to a crowd, and this big four-headed woman walks up and she starts singing. And after she sings, he introduces all the people who are contesting in the race. It's Forden, some bald elf dude, that dude with the hound that we met. I think I didn't cut him out. I really hope I didn't cut him out of the video. Some bat lady, and that's all I can remember. Oh no, and some hippie dude, but there's more. And then there's us. And then we all set on our races on gauntlet runners, but we're looking for a ride, and if we don't have a ride by the afternoon time, we're kicked out the race. But then last second, some random guy comes in, crashes into the cathedral, and that's our ride, and it's a gauntlet runner. It was a gauntlet runner that was made for the prince before his passing, or what we thought was his passing, but it wasn't supposed to be made. The guy just made it because he's born like a fanatic. And what we have to do, there's three tasks to decide who will be the next king. And it's a race from like 3 areas. I don't remember the 3 areas, but I know for this first one we have to bring the head of a beast to the next town, the next major city, and whoever has the biggest head essentially wins the people's vote, because they got the biggest and baddest monster, right? And we're going after some guy, forgot his name. Yeah, I forgot his name. If I find it, I'll put it up on screen. But yeah, that's really where we're at right now. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna get right into the video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, love y'all, bye.
I've awaited you.
Inside, let's go right now, if that's all right. Let's go.
Hi. Yes.
Please come this way then. Almost forgot to read out to y'all again.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate HEISMAYS.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about HEISMAY? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first, though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Everyone went out to gather information. We should ask around too. Alright, we all already know what we gotta do then. I don't know who the hell to talk to. Can't even let my wee ones out the house because of the kidnappings. These poor barons are bare mopey about it, bless them. What in the world did he even just say? When I told General Barden as much, his face felt like a drop pie. He's a pure heart, our general is. But never mind that. Off to fight HEISMAY, or you keep your guard up then. Rumor has it he's got some passing skill. They say he's faster than any soldier, that nobody could as much as nick him. Must be quick on his feet.
Boy.
You there. Can I talk to you for a minute? Crazy that you're gonna catch the HEISMAY for us. No, I just wanted to give you my thanks. You see, my wife, she's one of the people that have gone missing. I don't know if I can be of any help to you, but please, if there's anything I can do to say the word. Do you know about the giant sandworms? Unfortunately, no, I don't know much about them, but I'm afraid. Sorry, I can't be of help. You ought to ask the others around here, though. The shopkeepers might know more. That's at the Stone Market, right? Stone Market, right? Let's try asking around there. Bet. Well, now we know where to go, at least. I was about to be lost as fuck.
Welcome!
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm afraid. I'm all sold out of meat today. Girl, no you aren't. I can see all that meat back there. I'm not even here for meat, bruh. Oh no, that's okay. We're after information more than meat today. You don't happen to know anything about a giant sandworm, do you? Only that it's dangerous when I go out hunting. I give them a wide berth. Well, impressive that you got there alone. Still, do you know anyone who might know something? Let's see now. You might try asking that fella by the armor shop. He's got quite a fondness for giant sandworm larvae. Armor shop. Where's the armor shop?
Alright then.
Okay. I keep forgetting I have this sword. Stop what at once? Girl, I didn't do anything.
What is it?
Giant sandworm, We Marturans love our edible grubs, but we're a bit indifferent to their inedible parents. Larvae is my personal favorite, but I know little about them before they make it to the kitchen. Who may know more about them? I can't recall any. Oh wait, hang on. I just thought of someone. There was a merchant yesterday at the tavern boasting he'd gotten real close to the sandworm's den. If that's true, it'd be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town. Some good info. Maybe the merchant's still nearby. Let's go ask around Thoroughfare Square. Wee.
An elder candidate? No.
I wasn't a merchant on there.
Can hardly think on it.
This headache, I'm well and truly destroyed. Nasty little hangover this. Blimey, I'm embarrassed just thinking about yesterday. Why the hell did I go and do something like that? Okay, so it's not him. Is it him? It's gonna look like Groot for a second with that fit. Where was he? Bro, there was... What do I see? I'm tripping. I thought there was like a little mini Gru looking... I don't know.
What do you want to know?
You were at the tavern. What's your business with me? Well, we're looking for a merchant. One who has something to say about the giant sandworm yesterday? Oh, that guy from last night. Yeah, he was blathering so loud. You heard him whether you wanted to or not. You know what he said? Why don't you ask him yourself? Yeah. I know your next question is plain as day, but where is he? I'm this town's informant, you see. I can tell you where that merchant is, among other things. But information isn't free. I was wondering if 50 sound. Breathe. Boy, I'm big ballin'. I can give you that. Just like I knew you would now. Then adios, adios. Adios, adios. It's the Ishika in front of the fountain, just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern, he was practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover.
Right.
Yes, we finally got some useful information out of this guy. Now let's go to the fountain and talk to the merchant. Yeah, I just tried to talk to him. I just gave that man my money for no reason.
Could hardly think on it.
You got business with me? Hey, is it true you got pretty close to the giant sandworms den? How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? To tell you the truth, I didn't get that close to it. Just found a giant sandworm's husk, that was it. And then at the bar I was excited and well, pretty drunk. Anyways, at some point the story turned into me waltzing right up to the sandworm and staring it down, and I regret that now.
Oh, good.
Well, great. No one seems to have any information. It's almost sunset, too. Let's meet at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else. Y'all did not hear that notification, I hope.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
'Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down HEISMAYS?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm. The wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. HEISMAYS might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against HEISMAYS anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Absolutely.
Good. Then we're counting on you. Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? Nay danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the one's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Miras.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
Reactive. What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking... Oh, easy there! You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
How they gone?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation.
Ooh.
With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
Sick, teleportation.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
Order of this teleportation magic Mora was talking about.
So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but... what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Really use this teleportation magic? I'll just have to try. Alright, let's teleport this joint back. Hey, Moore. Hey, Hawkenberg. Hey. Hey, think of the place we've already been to. Oh, that's sick. Yep.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. We really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, well, not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
Checking out.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the three great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity, and you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
A lot of prep to do then, I guess. I don't know what the hell to prep. Subjugate HEISMAYS. To capture HEISMAYS, you must be well prepared. You can grow stronger by accepting requests around the town, such as the Matrina Recruitment Center. Now that your mission has begun, your base of operations has been changed to the Matrina. Each time a new operation begins, the town you stand will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try to be a weapon report. Bet. Going to other cities. If you want to return to previous locations such as the Grand Trad, open the world map. Menu you select, and you can travel there using the teleportation magic. Teleporting does not pass time, so free to return to previous towns to complete unfinished requests or meet with followers.
That's right.
These reasons don't repart. Up against a strong opponent. We better make sure we're strong so we can. We're as strong as we can get to. Speaking of, I saw some bounties on the recruitment center bet. Hold on, let me save real quick, then I'll say what I gotta say. Okay, so what I was about to say is, let me talk to this guy. Oh, wow. That's him? What is it?
Oh, my apologies. You're right there. That's a relief. Well, I'll be off now.
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Oh no! Grius' dagger is missing! Let's chase after him! I don't see him anywhere! Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
It's the man with the Greece mentor. Transcribe. Which others was stolen. Sure.
Come on!
Hey, you. That guy who stole our dagger. Any idea where he went? I may not. I have no reason to give you that information. That's true, but I mean, the dagger is really important to us. Is it? Well, you have to excuse me if I don't go lending a hand to everyone who puts one out. Oh, come on, not even a hint? This man seems to know something. How can I get him to help us? Consider it a kingly investment. Sure. Oh, fuck, okay.
I'll be off.
I knew imagination was going to be important, bro.
More people.
All this stuff real quick. What does this guy want?
Oh, what'll I do?
I can't believe I'm going to lose my job with someone that's not my fault at all. I don't know what's on your mind, but it looks serious. What's wrong? A fairy? Oh, are you the mercenaries who are here to hunt down HEISMAYS? You lot all came here in a giant gauntlet runner. As far as the runner goes, can you spare me a moment? Our town used to keep a great number of carrier pigeons so that we could maintain communications with other cities, but they were all requisitioned by officials from the capital.
How did this happen?
Seems like they need them for the tournament or some such, but we rely on those pigeons for trading, medicine, and foodstuffs, so their loss threatens our very way of living. That's why we desperately need to procure a practical pigeon parcel from Cormero on the Land 11. But no one wants to go out with the kidnapper about, so we've got no volunteers. In addition to that, there's no end of the beast they need to go through. And since I was the pigeon's caretaker, there's a good chance I cannot keep my job if things continue like this. That happens, I may as well lie down in the gutter and die like a dog. But that's where you and your gauntlet runner yours come in. Please save my job, I mean, save the town. Of course, I can't ask you to work free. Let's see, is 75,000 Reeve enough? 7,500. Oops. Enough for you. Leave it to me.
I'd so love your help.
Oh, thank you kindly. In that case, I'd like you to go buy one practical pigeon parcel for me. You buy. Okay, where do I go to get that again? Here, let me show you how to get to Camaro too. Merchant Camaro. I don't get besides eggs too. Sure to find plenty of things that are useful for your travels.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, it's not bad. Where do I have to go?
Whoa.
So this is Camaro, huh?
Reminds me.
Isn't this the village Neris was talking about? Remember his story about the old man and the relic? We can ask the villagers about the old man if we go. Facts.
Village.
How long does it take to get there?
The village.
Let's see here.
So it doesn't say how long it takes to get there, but
Nice little village.
I think it's 2 days.
Let's see.
I think it's 2 days, I think.
So?
We only have so much time to spare, but I guess if we stop by the village on our way to another task, we should be all right. Yeah. Okay, what I was gonna say is, so y'all know how, like, when we go through the loading screen, let me with everything going on, he's on his deck, I gotta get a patrol. I'm so sorry, but we'll be closed on July 2nd, July 4th. No one to carry that bounty in this ready desert, aren't you? I've heard rumors. Desert's on the Grand Trail, right? So how do you know that? The capital's pretty far from here. Don't underestimate the military. Each city shares information on bounties, though I'm not at liberty to tell you how we do it. Anyways, you can look up a list of bounties from across the country, regardless of where you are. Accept them too. So fight your hardest and clear them all up, alright? Bounty target. You slay the Goldborn King in the Imp's Den east of Martria. Defeating Goldborns in black may lure it out. The informant at the Visca Battalion Martria should have more details. Okay. The Imp's Den.
Don't go get yourself.
Sure. I encountered Goldborn King, an impressive name. If it wasn't only for Goldborn rabble, he'd glide it over. Familiar with Goldborns are pretty common in England. They'll attack you with swords and bows as well as magic. The boss won't come out until you dispatch the underlings. They're a bit tougher than you might expect. So how about it? You need the funds for infiltrating HEISMAYS? We'll do it. Excellent. In that case, the Goldborns are sulking in the Imp's Den north of Martria. When the king's not around, a magic wooden Goldborn keeps order within the horn. Take him out and the big guy should appear. Mages wear black cloth. I bet you could get more information about the target from Matrina's informant. Not fond of having to rely on them, but desperate times. Bring me the Imp's loin cloth once you've taken care of them. In exchange, you'll get your reward.
Let's do it.
Bet.
Let's see here.
Its forces, here it is. Apparently it's called the Imp's Den. Yep.
We'll face danger here.
Okay, so yeah, what up with the reward? You can verify the mail story and take care of these go-borns. Okay. Okay. No. Okay, so what I was about to say, like, you know when we do the loading screen where it like shows the prints on the bed? I think it's interesting because like it shows an actual heart, but when we pull our hearts out, it doesn't look normal, like, at all. So, you know, games like this love to hide things plain in your face and like make it seem normal, but it's not. So like I wonder like what it's supposed to mean that we don't have like actual hearts and other people do, because I don't know. I think that's actually really interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna think about what the best course of action is to do before we take off. So yeah, just give me a second. I've done a few things. Now we're gonna talk to Stroll to rank him up because he's close to our rank up. So we'll see what happens from that. Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? So I'm in a bit of a bind. With regards, Lord Hydrant, the landowner in Grand Tread, my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumor says he's clever and not in a good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. I'll go with you.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Just having you by my side would be reassuring. He's a devout sanctus, so we should head to the Grand Cathedral in the royal capital. Oh, that's a tough loading screen. That's sick. I was told Lord Hydrant comes here often. Right on cue. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydrant, but how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Hylia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray? No, I came to see you, actually. I understand full well what this request may seem unreasonable, but...
Truth is,
I've come to beg for some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Hylia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their head, they barely scrape by, and so I implore you please consider offering your support to these fine people. No. I'm implying I should do this in some manner of charity. Might it be compensated anyway? That you petitioned me on behalf of. To begin with, it is not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, whatever your own circumstances, with your parents and laying gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask you for aid.
What?
obviously.
So, yeah, I don't know. You need to worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people, and no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not, though I have no sympathy for them. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left the harsh truth the royal capital is too young. It's a pity. Yet you won't help them.
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet.
I'm sorry.
So sorry, Rangy, I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydrant to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it a personal responsibility, and that I couldn't abide. Please don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could ask. Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Helathus must rise again from the ruin that human wrought, restore its former glory, or I should hope to greater heights still. I heard you've been living off the generosity of noble families who respected your lord's parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again with your inheritance. You should.
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you say my inheritance? When the village was restored, I don't recall any mention of one. So you're unaware of it. I suspected as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt, though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. If there were any clues, I'm sure they would all point to Hylia. Can you think of any leads?
Yeah.
Perhaps, though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so?
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home. Alright, I'm not bringing you with a Wagyu chase. No, we do this together. but I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble. But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face these ruins of my home head on. I ask for your help yet again. I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. Sure, man. Can sense strolls, deep-seated trust, and burgeoning resolve. The proud noble Stroll, keeper of the heritage of the warriors.
Now. A new power.
Create this new power, foster this connection, and their strength fulfill that destiny. Yep, get that rank up, boy.
Of course I'd like you to come, but...
Ooh. Yes, sir. I wonder when my shit would evolve. Oh, yeah. You can now study Swordmaster and Academia, trusting when new powers await you. Stroll, you're back on Swordsman. Oh, yes, sir. I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for was you come on your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you become, your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I'm not worried that they share a mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. Stroll and I return to the others. Yep, you already know what Stroll's about to be back on. I was literally just about to spending time at night, and then you can travel safely between towns at night using teleportation magic. Don't forget to keep an ear out for your father's voices. Back in my tavern. Walkenberg? You seem promising, but forget it comes to mind, maybe I should go talk with her. Mayhap. I was literally just about to like ask what the hell, like why haven't we gotten anything like evolved yet? Like in Persona, bro, would have been had something by now, but no, I'm excited. Let's see what it does. Type tree, where is it? Oops. There we go. Cool. Warrior rank 20. Yike. Yike. Okay. Hold on, give me a second.
That is...
All right then.
Let's go see.
As I was about to say before we got all that, I got some equipment, so we're ready to go off for the we're ready to go off to get whatever. Oh, we're ready to go get HEISMAYS. Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah, we ranked up Stroll, so I feel like next will be Hulkenberg, and luckily Hulkenberg, because apparently you need rank 20 to rank them all up. I just peeped that from like looking at the thing, so I don't know what Hulkenberg's is yet, but I know that we can rank it up soon, hopefully, because she is also, what rank is she? Should be ranked, yeah, she's ranked 2, so next time we talk to her she'll be ranked 3, or maybe the next 2 times, but she's the closest to having her next awakening, because she's like, her thing's level 14, but now we're just going to increase our imagination so we can get our dagger back, so yeah. So now I'm gonna look at you. Do you happen to be an Elder? Oh my word, you are indeed. Well, I must say, I wonder what's brought you here in these troubled times. Did you perhaps come bearing bread? Hey, silly of me now. Why would you? Bread, what are you talking about? Oh dear, you don't know the old tale? The one of the Thief King and the eldest bread? It's a tale as warm as fresh baked bread, dearie. Would you like me to tell it to you? Oh, that sounds like a nice story. Maybe it'll give us the warm fuzzies. I'll listen to the story, it'll hone my imagination. Sure. Listen to her story. Oh, well, this makes me rather nostalgic. Ahem, once upon a time.
Long, long ago.
Gift arrived in a faraway village. It was a box, and inside this box were 8 delicious-looking loaves of bread. 8 people gathered around it, each belonging to a different tribe. Rozant, Rogue, Clamar, Egwif, Mostari, Nydia, Preparis, and Ishka.
After that,
An Egif lad jumped up and down in excitement and said, "We can steer him. That way we'll all get to have one." But the Rozant man shook his head. "Why would an Egif like you need a whole loaf? I need a larger portion," he said. And the old rogue woman spoke, saying, "You must respect your elders." The Clamar scoffed at this. The breads clearly caused a quarrel, so I'll be in charge of it and said the Clamar woman. The other 7, of course, were none too happy about this plan. The Ugif boy muttered quietly, "We really ought to share it between all of us," but no one had in mind to listen. A Mostari man leaned in close to the boy and told him, "You're right, you know, but the wise move here is to just give up." The Mostari man left along with the Ugif boy, and then there remained 6 tribes for 8 loaves. Clearly you can't share it equally, the Clamar said. Then the Ishka finally spoke. "Split the remaining 2 loaves into 3s, she offered. That way it can be equally split among the 6 of us." The Nydia woman quickly agreed. She walked away, saying she would grab a knife and return soon. The Parapus man laughed and said, "Finally, now I get to have bread." But the remaining 3 made sour faces indeed. "Oh, would you look at the time? Well, we'll have to continue this another time. I promise I'll get to the end next time." I wonder what happened with these 8 people of the different tribes. I feel like my imagination is going up a little bit. Yippee, imagination.
Well then.
I might get back to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless,
so these sand flashes, do you think we can really rely on something as unknowable as the movements of the wind? To it seems so. According to the fortune teller, the signs continue to appear just as expected. Good. No change in our plans then. Let's prepare as best as we can.
We got a major bargain.
Final day, which means the stores have plenty of bargains. If you had your eye on anything, today's the day. Yep. I hear a voice.
Mister?
I wonder how Mister is doing, but I can't ask Miss Fabian. Here comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Is there anybody else we can talk to today?
And so...
You've been so down for so long. Not that I expect her to be a giggling ball with energy after all that's happened, but She seems to feel the need to put on a brave face.
Even about that.
Even when she's with you, Fabian, I wouldn't be here fretting over her otherwise. There are many who see Grius as a hero who tried to take down a tyrant, but the city has its fair share of Lewis supporters. I worry about what would happen if more people found out Maria was his daughter. So I sat her down and very clearly explained to keep her relationship secret. She promised, but now she's acting like nothing's wrong. The poor girl can't talk to anyone about her feelings. My heart aches for her. And that's where you come in. I wanted to ask a favor of you. I think the end suffocates her. Would you mind taking her somewhere to talk? Even if all you do is lend her an ear, she would appreciate it. Leave it to me. Whatever I can do to help, leave it to me. So reliable with you. I have a feeling Maria will open up to you.
You're a big help.
Thank you for doing me this favor. I'll fetch Maria then. Such a long time since I went for a walk. Thank you for coming today, mister. Oh, I remember this place. When we first came to the capital, I fell down around here. I couldn't see anything because it was really dark. Then Papa, he just patted me on my head and said, "You okay?" Sure.
Sure.
You can tell me anything. It's just, never mind. I mean, there's something. Some things, but I'm not sure which one to ask first.
Oi there!
That would be assassin still around. You mean the madman who tried to kill Luis? Yeah, him. Can you believe some washed-up mercenary thought he'd be able to take out Luis? Maybe he went mad from hunger. Last thing we need is more prowling because of him. Just keep walking. Tell me stories of your journeys, the ones about places outside of Grand Trad. Is that me up on a poster right there? So yeah, we talked about various things. Art. Wait.
Excuse me. Stop.
Please don't scribble there. This is Miss Fabian's house. Yo, girls, get away from me. Wow. Oh, you had it coming.
That's right.
Yeah, I heard your parents didn't even want you, so that's why a therapist had to take you in. Yeah, I heard my mom say there's some weird half-blood kid living in some dodgy inn. I bet she was right. Apologize to her now. Shut up, stupid head. I'm out of here. Oh.
No.
Dirt got on the picture you gave me. I'm really sorry. I was so happy when you gave it to me. You didn't forget our promise. I'd never forget. I'd never forget our promise.
Okay.
I do feel better when I look at your picture. I know that you're traveling over doing your best, mister. That's why I have to do my best too. Consistent Maria's vigorous determination and the unshakable trust that she has placed in me.
I wanted to show Papa too.
Is it true when he said my parents didn't want me? Nobody tells me the truth about anything. They'll just say that I'm still a kid. And they don't want to tell me because I'm a kid. They don't want to say it's my fault Papa died. But that's not true. Oh, can I see Papa again? No. Fabian's.
By the way.
If it's not too much trouble, can you, I'll visit you again. I'll come and visit you again, Maria. Okay, that's a promise. So see you later, right? Parted ways with Maria and turn to the group.
So
I don't know, I still say it's a little. It won't be too long for y'all, so I'm just gonna cut to when we move into the area for what's his name for HEISMAY, and well, unless something important happens like cutscene wise, then I'll show that. But if not, I'm just gonna like raise my stats for a bit and then cut to there. So yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Alright, so I got my whatever to rank 2, so we should be able to do this real quick. So
No.
yes, this is important. So putting this in the video. Currently considered an investment. Yep. A kingly investment. The future king, that's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusional grandeur. But strangely enough, calling me intrigued, perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humor you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear more if you want your item back, but I have a condition. You'll need to do something for me first.
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it. I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves.
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these swords are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
So you know us then.
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words, once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
This one's important.
Interesting name. You need to find Malvino's ring. Cuculus mentioned Bandian to front of the tavern and Thoroughfare Square. Where may have okay.
I implore you.
You're a bit far, but commensurate with your compensation, don't you think? Yeah, man.
We'll face danger here.
I'll be waiting.
There's not much else to do now besides just go to the expedition, so I'll see y'all in a second.
Come look at this!
You lot. Oh, you lot aren't going to believe the new view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at the midnight sun sands. The grandeur of it stirs something in each of them. Could a creature this large have truly existed? Or is it an oddity shaped by the sands? Another truth lost to time?
It can't be. It does resemble a giant sandworm, but I've never heard of one growing to this size.
Indeed.
A beast this large could have carved into a great many servings. You're considering how to eat it, aren't you?
Look.
Come now, your attention is focused on entirely the wrong thing. Cast your gaze downward at its feet. The sand's beneath. It's just white sand. Really? Just as eyes of yours, my boy. See out. Grain is clear as air. That means it's glass. The glass you've seen in the shop fronts of Grand Trad or within the Grand Cathedral made with magic through a laborious and a rather expensive process. You're saying that this glass here was made naturally somehow?
No.
Not quite. For how could that be? For that to happen, this whole area would have to be hit with a particularly eyebrow-scorching burst of intense heat. How intriguing. Perhaps an event of great importance once occurred here, the details of which we are not privy to. At this point, we can only venture assumptions and guesses, but I dare say this is a spot warranting further research.
Right then.
I'll do some quick jotting in my notes.
Still, though.
The sand here is rather pretty. There's a dreamlike sparkle to it. Truly, stumbling upon sights like this is the real pleasure of traveling. Certainly took my mind off forthcoming bounty hunt. I feel like my wisdom deepened slightly after taking in the fantastical view. Shit, I mean, shit, that is a very cool looking view, honestly.
Hail.
Are you content with your findings? If so, I suggest we make a return.
Let's go.
Perfect. I finished my drawing. Take it, lad. I trust that you will deliver it to appreciative hands. Alright then, last one back on the runner gets saddled with kitchen patrol. Oh, hell nah. We run it back. If a contest you seek, then consider the challenge accepted. On your marks. 3, 2, 1.
Huh?
Yo. I love these characters so much.
Well, I say.
Whoa. Now this one I do it all. Gauntlet runner incoming. She's stylish one though, I must say. Ahoy crew, I hereby challenge you.
Hey.
What the hell?
Hurry it up!
Cheap, bring it on.
All right.
What?
You're already climbing onto the deck from the opposite end. Come on, we gotta go. You ready? Oh, it's Katharina.
I thought I'd seen that craft before.
Katharina? Why are you in a gauntlet runner?
'Cause I'm in the running for the throne, of course. Isn't that why you're out here? I'm sorry, but the throne will be mine. I can't afford to lose. Not when true change is at stake. Here and now, nobody gets off easy. Not even you. Now let's do this, fair and square. Have it!
I don't think she's thought this through. But I guess we'd better put our dukes up. I know we've got some history, but we can't afford to let her beat us.
Oh, random, but shit, I'm for it, I guess.
I shall vanquish evil. Let's make an end of it.
Oh.
Something else. I call upon royal power within. I'll cut you down.
Dang! Oh my gosh!
Strike me if you dare.
The freedom of a
Seeker.
This fire spell.
What's their weakness?
Oh, yes, yes.
Vanquish evil.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Hack and slash.
How does she make that sound? Sounds like an angry cat.
Together.
I'm counting on
Sure,
you.
whatever.
Roar with royal might.
Damn.
Ready to lose?
Fire.
What's their weakness? That's your opening,
You
Captain.
are good.
Could do with this.
Thank you.
Is that all? I can't lose. The Parapus are counting on me. Come on, then. This is a joke.
Tell me she can heal herself. Okay, that didn't really do a lot, so...
Let justice prevail.
Actually,
I stand waiting.
Last chance to
Won't
give
hold
up.
back! Burn!
Their weakness.
I shall fight.
Warrior. Opening, Captain. You gotta aim better than
bro, come on.
this. Is a joke. Come on, then. No way.
Oh,
Come! Is that all?
Right, let's go! We're not out of this yet!
What's needed?
back to full real quick.
Ready to lose?
Warrior!
Girl.
Hack and slash! Tougher than I thought.
This is nothing.
Come on, then. This is a joke.
Her out, guys.
Of heroes.
By this power!
You are good.
You better be sure. We'll do this together! Maybe there's a better choice.
It's not what we have.
Let's go! With healing power!
Want to get us all killed, you know, because she might use that meteor burst again. Next round, though, definitely.
I'll cut you down!
Don't miss, don't miss. Nice, nice.
This is a joke.
Yes.
You are
Let's work together!
See what this thing's all about.
How's this?
Damn! That's one way to finish it off.
Even in a hand-to-hand fight, I can't win. I can't take this. This frustration.
Satisfactory.
I feel
Such a random fight.
Damn it all! I've lost.
You too.
right.
Of course I am. You didn't realize how much I train? I'll say something about that power viewers. I never seen anything like it. I don't know whether to be shocked or awed. And yet, here we both stand together again. Just to tell you it true, I was surprised when I saw you at the opening ceremony. Never knew you had kingly ambitions. I didn't know you did either. Oh, I certainly do. I have a dream, you see. My aim is simple. I want to help the Parapus. We're a poor lot, generally speaking. Not a lot of options for work. And if there's any to be had, a good lot of us wonder if we'll even be able to afford our next meal. Not something we've got in common with other tribes. I watch my tribe struggle in an endless cycle of misery, and we can't even break out on.
What we have here is
Anyone can wear the next crown. Put my life on the line and make it my head that does. And once I do, I'm going to put a bounty on every rich and greedy bastard this country's ever known. And knock them off their mounds of money and use that to raise up the poor. Everyone will be working together to bring in those bounties, and the ones that do get the riches.
About that.
But come on.
So I don't know how exactly.
The truth is,
There was this Coma. He's the one who suggested I take the throne. Said it would benefit my tribe, so I should take a crack at it. He's the one who pushed me into the race. He doesn't want people making fools of the Parapus, and he shed a real tear for us. I suppose not every Clamar is rotten to the core.
suppose.
Tell me, what are your plans if you win? I can't say yet. How it is, but I really want to know. I'm gonna make you talk, so you better be ready for next time, okay? And I'm not yielding either. The future of the purpose is at stake. I started with nothing but the clothes on my back, and I'm only where I am by the strength I earned by the blood on my fist. Now I'm ready to take on the world. Since Katharina's spirit of and her faith in me. 2.
Never felt so
Mad cost for studying the brawler lineage.
See you soon, I hope.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
And then...
Don't you take a beating before then, because I plan on being the one who... So...
The Gauntlet Runner takes repose at an encampment as the sun sets along the sandy horizon, darkness settling in. What creeps through the sands outside in the night is unknown to the party as they take their well-deserved rest.
Getting real chilly.
Thinking about HEISMAYS, scoundrel though he may be, he was once a knight. We must put a stop to his crimes. I'm rather restless. What shall I do with myself now? Alright. So it's true that there's no substitute for actual battle, but tabletop games are fine tools for learning strategy. Playing with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom. I bet she'll kick your butt at it, but you want to play a game against Hulkenberg? Sure. It takes me back as a younger woman. I was utterly addicted to the game.
If so...
That's how you plan on making your advance, then. Show our strategies, all on my such an angle, how would I retaliate, and so on and so forth.
I'd say...
I once failed my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
'Tis for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur once again. That's impressive. Your dedication is impressive, perhaps, but 'twould be more accurate to say that I'm trying to attain perfection rather than implying I've already achieved it. That said, 'tis quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down knowledge that I can to a new generation. I will speak not just of tactics, but of all my experiences on this journey, my victories, of course, and my failures too. And in doing so, I would see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights, I hope. You can do it. Anyone can do that, it's you, Hulkenberg. Although we should carry a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in given the circumstances of our fight. I must say, you wear the role well. 'Tis hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you lived a natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is disservice, no. Whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. You honor me. Such praise from a knight is quite the honor. 'Twas you and Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion, and I think there's some significance to you being the captain in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I'm one step closer to realizing my dream. But my wisdom grew after listening to Hulkenberg's advice. Dang. You really getting smart out here. Oh, dang. It takes a lot to level up these stats after a while. Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There were some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should... Hulkenberg and I dealt on the board for a while. Dude, I don't know where I got dulled.
And the age of a new king draws nearer. The Gauntlet Runner quietly comes to a stop before the giant sandworm's nest. It is the day that the sleep-inducing sand flash dances in the sky. Their target is HEISMAYS Noctua, a villain still unseen, who has caused the woes of Martyra. Will they successfully claim his bounty to great fortune?
This weather should have all the sandworms conked out.
Speaking of which, what exactly do they look like? I only got a glimpse of the larva, and cooked at that.
As tube-like as any worm. They grow quite steadily in their lifetime. It's the tremendously large ones that end up deadly threats.
Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. What kind of man would want to live in a den of those things? Did you hear that? Just now.
Beasts. And not just one. Should they not be asleep?
Hey, what's...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the?
So that's it, eh? But what's going on? Did we get bad information?
That's no sandworm. A horror like that could only be...
A human? We're not getting away without a fight!
Damn it! We can't die here!
Hey, this isn't what we heard about! What's going on?
I expected to go down today. Okay. Wow.
Warrior!
They attack this part. This thing definitely has parts of interest to attack. We gotta get that tongue off, because I don't like the rose-headed tongue. That's kind of scary. Okay.
With blade in hand! Is that all?
The freak, let's
The
go.
attention, good, good, good.
Let me help.
My thanks.
It can cause sandstorms? What? Oh, shit.
That's all.
Oh, my gosh.
Captain, they've slowed you
Yo. This is already not good.
Not the right move. I shall vanquish evil.
This is already not good, yo.
I stand ready. Oh, power of heroes!
They did that just to show how serious fighting this joint would be, bro. That was terrifying. You know what to do. Heal everybody. Yep.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Barrel bite. Aye.
Please.
Aye. Did it say the enemy turns his attention to the group? Oh, fuck. Wait, what? They don't know what that said, so this might be bad. Hopefully not, though.
Captain,
Observe the enemy.
Down.
Join with me. Come. Is that all?
It's okay. By this power. We can do this.
For May's devotion.
My thanks.
Flesh wound.
Okay, when it says that we got a guard, okay. Because it says something about attacking their group, I think. Or does it just always say that? Attack return to normal, hit rate. Okay, so it literally just always says that, okay.
Let's do this! No holding back!
Troll is definitely the carry for this one. All I can really do is heal.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Yeah. You have anything that can give everybody?
Not this item. Let justice prevail.
Do.
I stand.
This on Hulkenberg. And spam healing from me.
Seeker. We're not out of this yet.
Was nicht.
Helpful as ever.
Third, opposite. And a fourth attacking member. We have 2 non-combat members, which kind of sucks, honestly.
Hack and slash.
Stroll is just the carry, because we yeah, there's no room for anybody else attacking but Stroll, honestly.
With blade in hand! Strike me if you dare!
The freedom of let's go!
Unless he misses. A miss would be nice.
With healing power!
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
A miss would be nice. See? He missed. Yes. That's perfect. That's perfect, actually. Fuck, but it landed on Stroll for it, though.
In the name of justice.
Still not even to do it, because Hulkenberg goes next to me. If it would have been on me, that would have been great.
I'll cut you down.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. I'll stay my blade.
Let's stay calm. Let's set it up! Not this. Seeker! We're not out of this yet!
Thank you.
I owe you. In the name of justice. Warrior! Hack and slash. Not done yet.
Oh, okay.
It went underground! I think we managed to drive it back!
So. Oh my god. It fucking ate us?
What?
Oh, what is this place? The human came right for us and then
Don't tell me.
it swallowed us whole. Wait, does it mean we're inside his body? Eaten by a giant sandworm. The guy looking is right, it's no worm, 'tis a human. I would have fought 1,000 humans before I ever imagined I would end up in one stomach. Oh, it's been a long time since I had visitors. Well, make yourselves at home.
Huh?
What? We have company. How long have you been down here, old man? Is there a way out? Oh, places to be, eh? Try giving that lump there a big old wallop. The valve that keeps the gut shut will open right quick, then go straight on and you can get out, well, through the back. But mind the guts, the digestive juices in there will make short work of you, melt you right down.
Oh.
That would be regrettable. In other words, we have to find a way through before we get digested. We're working on a time limit, we can't afford to make any mistakes. Let's rest before we start.
Truth be told.
Scott's clock. This old beast eating lots of treasure in its time. If you spot any on the belly, grab it on your way out. Not every day you get swallowed by a sandworm. There's riches in here, but once you leave, there's no coming back. You can tell how many folks just because they couldn't leave well enough alone, though. Don't get greedy. By the looks of it, you've been here for many years. If you wish to escape, come with us. Kind offer, but I'm afraid I'll just line. A big bug lover, you see, and I still have much research to do on this giant sandworm. Ho ho. Got eaten. We just got ate by this damn worm. Well, that was crazy. That was. It's not how I expected this to go, but I'm gonna end this here on a cliffhanger, because that means you're gonna watch the next episode, because you got no idea what's about to happen. But that was definitely interesting. I don't think any of us would have expected that to happen. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all as always. I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving.
Huh?